Everybody,
Hey.
how y'all doing? Good.
What was day one like getting out there and being a professional for the first time?
It's exciting. I was looking forward to it for a long time since the day I got drafted. So it was fun. Trying to get my legs back under me. Everyone's pretty sore after the first day, but it was a great experience.
Okay, not a football-related question, but it's obviously Mother's Day. So do you have any inspirational women in your life, and how have they inspired you?
Yep, my mother and my grandmother. My mother's always been, so supportive of me. I went through a lot of ups and downs in my life, and whether I wanted to be an actor or a rapper, whatever, she was always there to support me. So it's like my superwoman.
You also worked together at one point.
Yeah.
Tell us that story and how it came to be.
Yeah, so I had to take a year off because of school. I ended up going back home for a year, and I just couldn't stay in the house, watch my mom work, so I tried to look for a job. Ended up couldn't find one. She's the manager at Wendy's, so I ended up working with her, and I love her to death, but it was terrible. But it's so bad, like you get no breaks away from your mom. You go to work, you with your mom, you go home, you with your mom, you can't even talk about work, or it was just bad, but I still love her.
What do you think that? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This was in between stops for you along your college path, and I'm wondering how that experience helped shape you and motivate you to continue your football path.
Yeah, just seeing, like, first-handedly seeing all the sacrifices she put in to get me and my sister everything we wanted, kind of made me push harder and strive to be something in my life.
Jaylen, did you get to know Trent McDuffie at all along the way? I know you guys played against each other in the Apple Cup,
And we
just
won
wondering
by a
when you're
lot.
getting ready for the draft. You guys kind of cross paths at all.
I met Trent at the combine, and I told him, how did it feel for us beating them that bad? Because I never lost to UW. That was my first time playing them. And but yeah, me and Trent, we're close. We both got that Washington connection, and look forward to meeting him more and getting to know more about him.
A lot of anxious moments, obviously, during the three-day weekend of the draft. As the seventh round started, what was that moment like for you when you finally got the call and you saw your name or you heard your name come across that TV?
It was so nerve-wracking. Me personally, I wasn't expecting to go that late, so I was kind of down, and everyone was telling me, like, stay off your phones because I'm looking at every draft pick on day 3 because I knew I was going to be a day 3 guy. Then everyone just kept aggravating me, and they were irritating, and they didn't understand what was going through my head. So I separated myself from the family. Me and one of my close friends, we went out to my car and was just listening to music. And I already seen Kansas City got 2 corners, and I really wanted to go to Kansas City. I was like, man. Then they called. I seen the Kansas City area code. Me and my friend looked at each other, and our eyes got super big. And they said, this is the Chiefs. And I was just so excited. I started running full speed down the street. Everyone in the house seen me. They was like, what's wrong? Who is it? Who is it? I was like, it's the Chiefs. So, yeah.
You said you want to go to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Why Kansas City, and especially, they got defensive back and a lot of other picks?
I feel like this is a great position for me. A lot of press, which is usually for longer corners. I love winning, and what better place is a winner place than Kansas City? In the past 5 years, it's no one. So, perfect situation. I hate losing, and we're not going to lose much here, I don't believe.
When you think back to when you were, you thought you were done playing football, ineligible because of grades, to this moment now, like, what's that feeling like? Is it making it even that much more special?
Yeah, it's super special. I'm just happy I can make my mom proud, give God all the thanks.
You came here on a visit before the draft, right?
Yeah,
How did that go?
it went great. Talked to Coach Spags, talked to Coach Merritt. I just wanted to see, like, how much I knew IQ-wise and how much I knew about football, and it was great. And once I left, I knew this is where I wanted to be.
With the draft day situation, were you back in Georgia?
I was. Yeah.
And who in all your family was there?
So I don't have a big family. Most of my family lives in Florida. So it's me, my mom, a couple of my close friends, and their parents.
What gave you
indication that the Chiefs were gonna go and get you? Was it something on the visit, or, you know, you said you wanted to really be a Chief? What gave you pre-indication, pre-draft weekend that the Chiefs might be this team?
To be honest, figuring out where you're going to get drafted is like getting a March Madness bracket, right? You'll never know. All the mock drafts you see, they might get the top 3 picks, right, or 5, but after that, especially going to the second and third day, you'll never know. So I was just praying, you know, because like I said, I love winning. I was just praying the Chiefs got me, and it ended up happening.
Jaylen, you mentioned a lot of press that you like. What other things do you like about this Chiefs defense so far from what you've seen from playing?
Just press. I love pressing. Love getting my hands on people. I live off physicality. I like to get in my opponent's head, and that's what I live for. So that's what we're going to do.
Jaylen, you're a Georgia guy, and the numbers came out that Georgia was, you know, one of the top drafted states, you know, all guys coming. So what does that say about, you know, the state of Georgia and the talent coming out of there?
It's super talented. Where I come from is outside of Atlanta, so it's not, you know, heavily recruited, because why would you go to Augusta and recruit when it's 10 million athletes in Atlanta? But just like seeing the talent-wise, and I know so many talented people that never even got the opportunity to go to college. Then I went to junior college in California. Then the talent level dropped. Then seeing the walk-ons at Washington State, I'm like, how did they even get into this school? So I really do think Georgia is the best state for recruiting.
All right, guys? Cool.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Welcome to K-State.